to kick off for Buffalo.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that one. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
First down, Washington.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the
So,
pickup.
from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, not liking 18.
Here's Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he's in. Corey Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Bills nothing.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 15
A gain
yards.
there of 15.
That's
Good for a Bills first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll go play action here with Allen. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And he's out of bounds, short of the first down.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Play action. It's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Dorrance Armstrong gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out wide. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got his big tight end. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
Daniels now on 1st down. He gets that to Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 5 yards to go.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7.
60
First down,
boxes, 60
Commanders.
boxes. Here we go, here we go.
Daniels gonna throw again. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, Daniels pushed out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 21. First down, Washington.
19 Lions. Go.
Throwing is Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Ready? Ready, Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Throwing now, Daniels. He'll be forced outright, and he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point by Gay is good, and the Commanders take a 14-8 lead.
Bills 8. Matt Gay to kick off for
So,
Washington.
after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
19 Charger, 19.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Shaq Thompson in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Daniels. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to be third down. Daniels now going to look to throw. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Now he'll run. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
A 40-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. And he's gonna be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Rick, Rick, hurt.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
Brings up second down.
Ready,
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Pepper 50,
Almost
Pepper
at 3 yards.
50 Eagles,
Brings up
50
4th
Eagles.
down.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go, check, hurt. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll try and run the option left. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
319.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Prosky Merritt. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw with Daniels. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Commanders.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels gonna throw again. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
At the 10-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
To the air again is Daniels. Off he goes. And he's in! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense gonna go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hawk 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Matt Gay to kick
So
off
after the
for
touchdown,
Washington.
here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Allen going to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw once more, here's Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off.